Hello everyone, welcome to part 2 of opening the rest of my collection that I have had for like quite some time. It's probably been like 6-7 months because I just had so many figures that I've had to open, hauls, statues and everything like that. So it has been taking a while for me to open all the figures that I've had, but now I just decided to open them all up in like bundles. So I opened up part 1 probably about a month ago. And then this was actually part 2, and I actually have 8 more figures left, so there should be a part 3 and part 4. So I'm just trying to get them all opened up so I can put them in where they need to go, find more space, take them out of their boxes and stuff like that. So you guys will be seeing some figures that are like prize figures or kind of non-scale figures that I still am going to open, but I probably will put them back in their box because I've tried to go away from non-scale figures. Like those are really the ones that I'm trying to go for, unless it's like a really cool one, because I believe this the Ancient Magus Bride figure is not a scale. So stuff like that is kind of the exception, but for the most part I'm going to try to only have scale figures or statues. So I believe I have 2 that are non-scale figures that I'm going to open up today. I'm trying to do a different variety of them, but I will be opening up 2 scale figures and 2 non-scale figures. And I think that's similar to the next couple ones that are coming up. So I do want to get all those open up, and I don't want to take that much time. So I am going to open up the first one, which is going to be Edward right here from Full Metal Alchemist. So this one I did not know, but they actually have like a different version of that actually has like the like a rock that's a lot bigger than what it actually is. So, but this one's still cool. It's gonna go with all my Full Metal Alchemist ones. If you guys haven't seen my Edward and Alphonse resin unboxing from Prime 1, I would recommend checking that out because it's such an amazing statue. I see it every day. It's right there. It's so awesome. It's right now it's my favorite one, but I think it's gonna become my second one from the next statue that I actually have that should actually be showing up pretty soon. That I'm hoping it's sometime this week, maybe next week, so you guys can see me opening it up here in the next couple weeks. But I do like this one. Like I said, I'm gonna put it with King Bradley, Roy, and all of them. So this one's gonna be such an amazing one just to look at, even though he's pretty small, but he is a 1/8 scale. This is Edward right here. Nothing really too special about him. There's nothing really that I think does anything too crazy. I guess the only thing that I would say is like the back right here, the flow of what it shows right here, like this back part right here, the red. Like I said, I'm always gonna call it a cape, but I'm just gonna go with that. But I really do like how it's just flowing from like his arm to up in like the sky just right behind him. So it does have some really cool colors. And as you guys can see, it looks like it's like ripped up, which is pretty cool that they're able to do that special effects, especially like when he's doing his alchemy stuff. So that's a pretty cool one. And as you guys can see, there is this bottom right here. Well, I don't know if you guys can see it very well, but there's a bottom right here that you can put the rock that I do not have that makes it a lot bigger. So that sucks. I didn't know that when I first bought them. I'm pretty sure I bought them when Sideshow was doing their deals for like November for Black Friday. So that's how long it's been. It's almost been a year since I've opened this figure up. But it's just taken me so long. This one just hasn't been my top priority. But yeah, overall, this looks great. I do love like his stance right here, as you guys can see, and then just like the all black. I think I've always liked characters that can just pull off all black like outfits and stuff like that, especially how having this cool pose. So overall, this one's gonna look great, even though he's not as big, but it is a 1/8 scale. So I definitely wanted to get that. So overall, this one's such an amazing one that I'm super happy to get. This next one is, I actually have quite a bit of figures from this show. It was pretty much a phase that I just really wanted to get a lot of this figure because I really did enjoy it. And there's some pretty cool stuff. And this character doesn't actually have that much figures out there, and I really wanted to pull the trigger on this. And this is Shirley from Code Geass, and you don't actually see a lot of figures from her. So this one I think I'm gonna put back, and actually she is a 1/8 scale. I did not know that, but I don't know if I want to put her next to my Code Geass figures. I got 2 CCs, 2 Colleen's, one, I'm looking at them, like one Lelouch and one Suzuzaku. So like, I don't know if this one's gonna fit. I don't have much space, but I guess depending on how she looks when I take her out, I might do so. But this is the Swim Club Cafe version, which I think this is pretty cool. Like, this one actually looks really neat. It actually has a lot of cool stuff to it. And usually I don't get that much like revealing figures, especially just like, I think I probably only have a few. But this one is not as bad, so I didn't like think about it. So yeah, this one is gonna look pretty cool, I think, with next to my Code Geass figures, if I do end up liking it, because there's really not a lot of Shirleys. This actually is a really amazing figure that I do actually like. I'll probably put her, she's not too wide, so I think I can fit her in my collection, but she does look really amazing. I love the colors. So it has the pink and the stockings with the jacket, which is pretty neat. Like, you can actually take out this jacket, but I actually want to keep it because it matches the stockings and everything with the ribbon in the back. And then even like just like the hair surprisingly looks really good with it. So yeah, overall that one looks great. And then even like with the swim club outfit with her school uniform, blue, looks really good. The reason why I don't have like the plate and the drink, because it's super hard to like keep still. So like, yeah, it's like not possible. So I do want to show you guys a closer look at it just by being still, and you guys can see how it looks. So overall, this looks pretty cool. So here's a closer look at it here, the drink in her hand and on the plate and everything like that, which is pretty neat. But yeah, it's just very hard for me to show you guys when I'm like holding it up, but just when it's like staying still, it looks pretty sweet. So overall, yeah, I do love this one, especially just like I said, the colors really do make it look a lot better. And this was actually from Ami Ami pre-owned section, and you can actually get a lot of Code Geass stuff on it. So yeah, this is one of my actually favorite ones that I like, that isn't the main character, Lelouch. So yeah, this one is a really cool one, and especially because Shirley, she really was one of my favorites in the show, and it's very unfortunate what happened. So, but I'm not gonna say any more. But yeah, this one is Shirley from Code Geass. The next one is going to be Marco from One Piece. I know this is a Bondi figure, and I wasn't going to. I pretty much set myself up to only get the Pop Maximums or these newer figures that are getting released that I really like the Corazon one, and hopefully Miss All Sunday one. But this one I've had for quite some time, that actually looks pretty good, surprisingly, for being a prize figure compared to the scales that are from Marco. Like, I really don't like those as much. They're okay, but I just think this one, for the price, I think it was like $40 or something like that, is still pretty cool, in a good price, for getting a pretty good looking Marco. So yeah, this one is one of the last probably prize figures for One Piece that I'll get. I wouldn't say prize figures, but non-scale figures from One Piece that I get. And Marco's actually a pretty cool one because I love the wings and how they're able just to extend. So this one is one of the ones that I really wanted to open up, at least not at the end, but like next after my first haul. What I really do like about this Marco figure is that the wings, like the Phoenix wings, are expanded and they make him look a lot bigger. So when the figure itself like isn't that big, I think sometimes with effects, when they make them a little bit bigger, it's well worth it, I think. Because, like I said, look at Marco, not really that big, but the wings make it seem it's a lot bigger than what it actually is. So that one's a pretty cool thing. And then also, I love that they have the Whitebeard mark, like in his chest right here, that they can see it pretty clearly, which is pretty neat. And then like half of him in the right side with glasses, and then the other one with his Phoenix stuff. So that's pretty cool. So overall, really happy with this. Even though I probably will put it back in the box, nothing against it. I just don't have room for it. It's really hard now. That's why I've been slowing down a bit on opening these, so, and getting them in. So, but the stance is pretty cool, especially with the effects and everything on the base. So I don't know if you guys can probably get this anymore, but if you guys can and want a cheaper Marco, I think this one is actually the one to go for. Because like I said, I think it was like $40. So not anything bad at all. And I got this from Crunchyroll. I know it's not there anymore, but I'm sure like eBay or something, they might have this one for still relatively cheap, especially for it being like a Bandai figure. So this one right here is going to go, unfortunately, in the back of the box, but he still looks pretty cool to me. And the last one that I'm going to open is the one that I've been most excited for, and is Benimaru from FireForce. I did open up Arthur, and I did open Shinra, and I can get Tamaki, but I've just been too lazy to get her. But eventually I know I will, to just complete the 4. I'm hoping they can make more characters from the show, especially because it's pretty cool. It has a lot of the special effects that I really do like on their fighting. It's just awesome. The special effects, the sound, everything. I think it's pretty good. Not the top, but it's like in the middle of the pack. And I'm hoping they're able to do one last season. I've seen that they're pretty much done. I think they just need to confirm the season 3. Or the new season. I don't remember if it was season 3. I think it's season 3. But Benimaru is an awesome character. I really did like him in the beginning. I mean, just for what he wants to do and what they're able to keep him to like be a really good person. And the only bad thing about this is I don't think I have the bonus parts. I got it from Crunchyroll, and I don't think that most of the time they have a lot of the bonus parts. But I'm really happy that I got him and put him next to Arthur and Shinra. Yeah, this is probably the best FireForce figure that they have out so far. I know Tamaki has the special effects with the tail and kind of cat ears and stuff like that, but I just still think this one's better. I really wish that I was able to get the bonus face. I know, I think it's something different. I mean, he might be smiling or something, but it's different from that depressing face that he has. But yeah, this one is the best one that I've had, and even I think that will open up, especially like, look at this right here, this pole right here with this like mop looking weapon. Yeah, this looks really cool. This is awesome that they're able to do with the cross and everything like that on the end. But this one I think is really one of the reasons why it makes it look this cool. So this right here is going to be top tier for me. I didn't know, honestly, how amazing this is going to look compared to all the others, just because it's just been piled away probably for like 7 months too, basically the same as Edward. So yeah, overall, this one right here, as you guys can see, I do like that like half sleeve, half like just a shirt on the like from the left to right, and you guys can see right here that they have a pretty cool way of doing it. It just looks so awesome that I just can't help but like look at it, because I don't remember if he did this in the show or how he had it, but yeah, this one definitely looks awesome, especially also with his fireman outfit right here in the bottom, or his gear with his pants and stuff like that. That one looks pretty cool, that they have like this protection like on his knees. That's pretty cool. And then overall, this base looks so cool with the effects. I'm telling you, I have something with the fire type characters. Like, so I have Rengoku, both 2 of them. I have Tanjiro. I have quite a bit that have the fire, so I'm pretty sure I might have one more. Yeah, I do have Natsu that I was able to open. I think that's the only one. Oh, Sabo. So I do have like 5 that have this fire, and he makes his look so awesome. So especially when he has this like ball around the flame covering the ball, and which is pretty neat. So yeah, overall favorite FireForce figure right now that I have, and I think probably will own. So that was all the 4 figures that I have for my part 2 collection. I did want to kind of switch it up a little bit and have different characters from different shows. So the next one that I have will be 4 more characters that are different shows. I believe, I don't think that I have any more that are from the same show, at least for my next 2. So I have 2 more. I have another statue that should be coming in my September haul. Don't have that much, but I do have it coming. So we're getting down to the very end of all the stuff that I have to open, and then I'll let you guys see my collection video of what I have and how I have it set up. So I'm hoping by then I can put lights in these so you guys can see it look a lot better, and hopefully you guys will like it as much as I do. So thank you guys for watching. Until next time.